Hey, welcome to Rock Vault. This is the YouTube pre-show. My name is Doug Dave. Every week on Rock Vault, I talk about new music. You know, stuff that just dropped, bands that are doing something worth paying attention to, songs you might not have heard yet, or artists that you know nothing about, or maybe you just didn't expect to hear something from them. That's what this channel is. Every Wednesday, I come on here, I break down what's new, what's worth your time, and what's going to be on the radio show this Friday. This week, I've got 4 new tracks, and every single one of them has a story. A Memphis hard rock band that just put heavy guitars all over an NSYNC tune, and it works. Sublime releasing their first album in 30 years, fronted by a guy who wasn't even born the last time his dad recorded a record. And Breaking Benjamin coming back after 8 years away with new music and something to prove. Five Finger Death Punch on their 10th studio album, their 20th year as a band. It's 4 tracks, 4 stories. Friday is the 3rd of July. It's the night before the 4th, America's 250th anniversary. This show reflects that. Trust me on the closer. Let's get into it. So Sleep Theory is a hard rock band out of Memphis, Tennessee. Their frontman, Cullen Moore, is a U.S. Army veteran. America's 250th. Thank you for your service, Cullen. Their debut album came out in 2025. Words Are Worthless hit #1 on the Billboard mainstream rock charts. Stuck in My Head before that, also #1. 2 chart toppers in under 18 months on a debut record. Then on June 18th, they just dropped something none of us expected, a studio cover of NSYNC's Bye Bye Bye. They had been playing it live since the summer of 2023. Every time the reaction got bigger and bigger. So what did? They went back into the studio with the same producer and recorded it properly. It's not a joke, and it's ironic. Heavy guitars and the harmonies are intact. It literally sounds like a Sleep Theory song that happens to be called Bye Bye Bye. Check out the link in the description. On June 12th, Sublime released their first full studio album in over 30 years. Here's the story. We all know Bradley Nowell died back in May of 1996. Sadly, it was a heroin overdose. He was 28 years old. 2 months later, their self-titled album came out. It eventually went 5 times platinum. Bradley never heard What I Got on the radio. The band that came back is fronted by his son, Jakob Nowell. Until the Sun Explodes features F.T.R from Bad Brains, Fletcher Drag from Pennywise, and G-Love. It sounds like Sublime, and the track F.T.R is #8 on their album. 30 years, same Long Beach spirit. Check out the link in the description. Breaking Benjamin released Something Wicked back on May 13th. Their last album of original material was Ember back in 2018. That's 8 years. They debuted this song live at Welcome to Rockville in Daytona Beach this year. A week later, they put it on streaming so everyone could hear it. Ben Burnley said that they'd pushed every boundary that they previously set. New producer, new drummer, Brian Medeiros, of course, formerly of Red and Otherwise. New label, new era, 8 years, it's here. Links in the description. 2 days after Breaking Benjamin, Five Finger Death Punch dropped theirs. Eye of the Storm came out May 15th. Their first single from their 10th studio album. Their 20th anniversary as a band. Zoltan, their guitarist, said they started with nearly 30 songs, cut it down to about 14 or 15. At one point, they seriously considered a double album. He describes it as the heaviest thing that they had done in years, with a cinematic undertone. The Eye of the Storm is a calm center surrounded by chaos. That's the theme. Check out the link in the description. So that's it. 4 new tracks. Sleep Theory, Sublime, Breaking Benjamin, and Five Finger Death Punch. All of it's going to be happening on Rock Vault this Friday. The full show also has other bands including Pearl Jam, Van Halen, 9 Inch Nails, My Chemical Romance, Johnny Cash. Yeah, I did say Johnny Cash. Motley Crue, and so much more. Mandatory Metallica this week? Well, I'm not going to tell you the song, but I'm going to give you a hint. Hetfield, custom guitars, and Going Too Fast. You think you know it? Hit me up on socials and let me know what your thoughts are. And we're going to close the night out with a Toby Keith tune. It's a great song for the night before the 4th of July. Links to all the new music are in the descriptions below. Rock Vault drops every Friday at 10 a.m. New YouTube every Wednesday at 10 a.m. And you can find everything at IamDougDave.com. Subscribe if you haven't. It helps me more than you think. And let me know what you want to hear. Thanks for watching. Hit me up on socials, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, all of that stuff at IamDougDave. I'm everywhere. Let's build this. I'll see you Friday.